Okay, I see you, kitties. I see you. You want pets? Come over here. You want pets? Okay, let's wait for everybody to get here. Hmm. I know. You hear the bells. You want to chew on the lights. No, can't chew the lights. Don't chew the lights. Have to get down if you chew the lights. Hi, Rosemary. Rosemary from Canada. Good morning. How you doing? Nope. Trying to stop my cat from chewing on the lights. Hi, Missy, Julianne. I see you, babies. The other one's sitting behind me. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Pacola. How you doing, my little snapdragon? Hope everybody's having a good week, getting ready for Christmas. Everybody got everything ready or done or whatever you have to do? Hi, Debbie Bruce. How you doing? Zeely, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing okay, Zeely, because I haven't seen you in a while. So I'm going to show, I did finish. Well, I got a couple more pictures to print off to put in, but I pretty much finished my December daily. And I did a couple more colors, gone through the book with a couple more colors in my Kingdom Forest. So I'll probably maybe finish a page in this today. So are you doing all right, Zeely? Hey, Julie Topaz. Happy wonderful Wednesday. My little elf. Julie's a little elf. Pacola's my little snapdragon. Julie's a little elf. Okay. All right, Zeely. All right. I just hadn't seen you for a while. Oh, Julianne. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas back to you too. Hope you're having a good holidays and getting ready and chill and all that. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Julianne. Hello, Rachel. How you doing? Terry Brett, thank you for your card. ATC. Oh, you got your swap pack or your ATC. Yeah, your scrap pack. Yeah, your scrap pack. Good, Terry. I'm glad. I'm glad you got your scrap pack. Let's see who else. Becky Kalura. Try to catch everybody when they come in. I know I miss people. So I stream every Monday and Wednesday. I used to say I come on at 9. I start my show at 9, but I come on at 8:30. I just say now I come on at 8:30 because I always come on early to say good morning to everybody. Hello, Janet. And so don't forget, Janet's going to be hosting the scavenger hunt. She's going to do that, start that on the New Year's Eve streamathon, the scavenger hunt, and it will run till April 1st. So you'll have 3 months to get your 100 or so items collected for the scavenger hunt. Hi, Jasper. Dawn. Who else? Nana Mo. Thank you, Nana Mo. Let's see. We'll have fun playing with the okay. Well, I'm feeling chatty. Thought I would say hello. Okay. Good morning, Jasper. Good to chat away. Let's see, Sue. Oh, you're welcome, Terry Bear. It's not finished. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about, the art card. Because I also sent in, some of the little ATCs that I wasn't finished with for you to work on. So I think I put 1 or 2 of those in everybody's pack. So yeah. Let's see. Dawn, Rebecca, Barb, Chicken Pot Pie. Who else? So yeah. So I'm going to do a flip through my December daily. It's it's, I don't know if you'd really call it like doing a daily, it's not like a daily diary or journal. It's just more, you know, it's just more what's gone on in pictures. It's kind of like a scrapbook. So I did that. I used the covers are from Jonna, Sister Woman, Preppy Crafty Girls vintage Christmas kit. And along with some of the items in it are from her kit too. I changed the bow here. This bow was on one of my presents from Denise or one of the kids. And so I really like that bow. So I changed the bow. It looked more vintagey than the other one. So I changed the bow. Let's see. You're making your December daily. You have to try and share on IG later. Okay, Rebecca. I finished mine late yesterday with whatever pictures. I still have, there's a couple other pictures I want to print out. Hey, Mark, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing all right, Mark. Let's see. Tracy. Let's see. So, and I can still add some pictures. All I have to do is I'll probably put a little envelope, a Christmas card envelope in it, and any pictures that I want to print out or Denise has or anything like that, I'll just put them in the envelope and have, have an envelope because it's full. Look how it's chunky. It's it's a chunky, Rachel. Hi, Darla. Or Darlene, sorry, Darlene. Tracy, Mark, I've been alive and kicking, but trying out needle felting. Oh, okay. Well, you haven't done a video in forever, Mark. Just saying. You haven't done one forever. You're the Christmas ASMR, Rachel. You're welcome. Thank you, Jasper. I'm going to flip through it here in a minute. So, let's see. Let's see who's calling. Let's see. I'm not sure what Barb's talking about. Roy, Bootsy, something to Rachel. Let's see. What else? Crafting House Kitty Jen. You made the book with a pretty. Yes, I made this. No, out of a magazine. No, it's from a vintage Christmas album from a Christmas vintage kit from Preppy Crafty Girl on Etsy. These covers are made from an old Christmas album. Christmas, record album. Let's see. Looking. I think I've said hi to everybody so far. Dawn. Yeah, I said hi to Dawn. Yeah. And then y'all know Monday I did a little bit of coloring in the Forest Kingdom. I was just using my Super Tip Crayola Super Tips. And I started with just coloring one of the styles of mushrooms. Oh, thank you, Pacola. There's Jonna's Etsy. Oh, that's her channel. You can find her Etsy shop linked in her description boxes, but that's Preppy Crafty Girl's YouTube channel. So thank you, Pacola. Hello, Sick Girl. Who else? So I started coloring in this on Monday and just doing the little blue mushrooms. And then Pacola. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Thank you, Pacola. There's Jonna's Etsy shop. And she has all kinds of vintage items to make journals. And she has adoriables, covers for your TNs that she makes. Yeah, okay. So Julianne said her Etsy is closed right now. Yeah, she went home for Christmas. So yeah, so that's probably why. Yeah. So, but go look at it, put some stuff in your cart, and she'll be back soon. Let's see, Jessica. So I had colored this before the show Monday, and I just had done these little mushrooms with the super tips, and then the background here is just color pencil. So that's all I had done as far as any color pencil. The rest of it, I've gone in and I went through and did. I did all the blue mushrooms. I did all the green mushrooms. I did all the yellow stars and all the purple little whatever those are, little dots, just little floaty dots. So I went through and did all that yesterday evening. I went through and just started. So I was talking on Monday how you can just take one color and go through the whole book, and then take another color and go through the whole book, and get a good start on your pages. Now I'm going to go in here and shade on all this. So it maybe look a little patchy, because I wasn't trying to get it nice and solid and real slow and solid, because I knew I was going in here and going to shade it. Yes, album covers are 12 by 12. She cuts them down. She cuts them down to fit in a priority envelope. So they're not, I think they're 9 by 11 or 10 and a half, something. I'll measure it in a minute. So she cuts them down so that she can mail them easy. Otherwise, you'd be paying $20 for a square. If it was 12 by 12, you'd be paying, I think it's $18.95. So anyway, all right, let me keep flipping here. Let's see. Need some more light. There we go. So I'll just kind of flip through just so you can kind of get an idea. Hello, R. And Tracy. So, 12 by 12, do you scrapbook paper? I will find some at the thrift store. Yeah. Oh, you can find albums all over the place. She just found some Christmas albums to cut down for the Christmas vintage Christmas kits. And thanks, Nanamo. Yeah, it's a way to just have a couple markers with you. If you don't want to carry a whole bunch of stuff, and just go with a couple markers and start it. So it's not a lot done yet, but I'm going to pick one of these pages, and I'm going to try to finish one today, depending on how long because I do have a little calligraphy project I'm going to do. I penciled out a little calligraphy, a verse to put in my December daily. So I'm just going to do brush lettering with a soft brush marker. I'm just going to do brush lettering. I'm not doing a dip pen or a nib pen calligraphy. I'm just going to do a brush tip calligraphy. So I think all told on this, it's probably about 2 hours. About 2 hours worth of coloring after the show. Because some green mushrooms are kind of big. Hi, Bee. And then the frog, he had all the same dots as the mushrooms, so I did him. And again, I'm going to shade on them. I'm going to do pencil shading on top. So it's just a fun way to go through a book. I like one of these kind of fairy tale books where there's lots of the same thing. There's a whole bunch of stars and mushrooms and a lot of the same things throughout. So that's what I did. I went through and just found, and that doesn't mean that's all that's going to be colored, those colors, but it's a way just to go through the book and get it started, and so yeah. I'm sure I've missed some stars or something throughout. And then I have all these little tiny mushrooms. I need to go through and do those. I think I was going to do those red. So, well, not red. I think it was kind of an off red. Let's see, is this the color? Let me double check. Let me find something. Yeah. So those little tiny mushrooms, I'll just sit here while I'm reading for a minute. And, well, let me zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in. There we go. And do those little tiny mushrooms that are like on borders and stuff. I thought maybe those could be red. Oh, here's some ones with stars. I don't know what color I want to do those yet. They're like just kind of weird. That dots and stars, so I didn't color them anything yet. So we'll see about those. It's great to keep. Yeah, it's a way for like because it's like a fairy tale book, right? And because of that is why I thought it would be fun to do this. I'm just looking for those little tiny skinny mushrooms. And I'm probably missing some, but we'll go back. Yes, I finished all the blue mushrooms, Jane. Except I'm not sure about if I'm going to do these right here that have stars and dots. The blue. I probably should. I think I'll go ahead and do those. I think that these were the only ones in the whole book that had stars and dots. So I think I will go ahead and do those blue as well. Yeah, that has a story, Terry. Exactly. It has a story, and that's why it works. Hang on, let me see who's texting there. Okay, it's my niece talking to Hubster. So we have all these family group text. So I'll just if it keeps dinging, I'll just move it. So let me do these last 2 or 3 mushrooms here in the blue because they're the same style as the other blue ones with the dots, but these had stars too. So I thought, well, maybe I should do those different, but I think I'll just do them the same too. Let's see, Maseki. Yeah, it's just fun to do. I have a couple other books that I've not these Hanna Karlzon ones or the other ones like this. I haven't done this with, but I have some other books that are kind of story fairy tale type books that I've done it with, where I've gone through. I should have tried to pull them, but I didn't think about it this morning. Where I've done that with them, and I haven't finished a book with it, but that doesn't matter to me because it's fun to do it as I do it, and if I finish it, I finish. If I don't, I don't. But I am going to try to finish one of the pages in this book today, but we'll see how much time we have. We'll see how it goes. And then I got some errands to run after I stream, so yeah, okay, I think that's good there. All right. And they're just the Crayola Super Tips, water-based. They don't even have names of the colors on them. They're just, but what I like about them is because they have this wide bullet nib type thing, you can get fat, medium, and if you go thin, you can get thin. So you can get all widths of color with them. And excuse my squeaky chair. Denise goes, Mom, you need a new chair. You want me to buy a new chair for Christmas? I went, no. I love my chair. It's so comfortable. But it's got duct taped arms and it squeaks and it rocks. And I said, I know. I don't want a new chair. Don't get me a new chair. So she did not get me a new chair. She and Hubster went in and got me all my metal detecting equipment. So, yeah, I know. I know it's dinging. They won't talk long. So let's see. Let's try to find some of the little skinny mushrooms. They're usually right along the border or way in the background. So let's see. Going through a coloring book with one color of the page makes it faster. Yeah, I think if you want to do a whole book, it is a way to get a book done, because if you just do one page at a time and you spend hours on one page, you're thinking, I'll never finish this book. I mean, it would be hard enough to do it this way. And with just markers, and shading. I do go back and shade with pencil. So it's not going to be just, and I don't know, maybe these little worm things might need to be red too. I don't know. We'll see. And okay, here's a little bug that has stars on him. And I think I'm going to do him as one of the color of the mushroom too. So that's all consistent, because, maybe they turn from mushrooms to little creatures, or from creatures to mushrooms. You know, it's a fairy tale, right? So let's see. And let's see. Have you ever used car and dashboard? Are you asking me, Janet? That's one of the pencils that I don't have. If you're asking me, I don't know if you're asking me. All right, let's see. I think I have everything else. I have the Loomies, the Holbees, the Polys, the Prismacolor. So, see, they have all these little worm-looking things. But here's those little tiny mushrooms at the bottom that I was talking about. Those. Let's see. Candy, Julia. Anybody else coming in? I'm just going to color a few minutes on this while wait for everybody to come in. And I'm going to do a flip of my December daily. I'm going to do a little brush lettering calligraphy that I've already penciled out, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to hand letter some brush lettering on a calligraphy to put in my December daily. And I'm going to put an envelope in it and some extra, for extra pictures. And yeah. So I'm keeping it kind of bright and colorful. Again, I will shade like all this green. Maybe I'll stop and do one of them just so you can see what I mean. Because I don't know which page I'm going to color today. I haven't decided. But I worked a couple hours yesterday. What was I watching? I watched something. And while I was watching it, I colored for a couple hours. Just filling in. Let's see. Blue Blood. Who else? Loyal Prismacolor. Yeah, Barrel. If you get the Barrel ones, Jasper, those were amazing. That's what I started when Prismacolor was Barrel. That's when I started using them. I wasn't quite old enough to go back to when they were Eagle. When Prismacolor, they went from Eagle to Barrel to Sanford to Prisma, then Prismacolor Premier. I think depending on if they were in Mexico or the U.S. And now they're Prismacolor Premier, I think is their official name. So, all right, let's see. And see some of these jewels and stuff, they'll have red and other colors in them too. Nope, I have not flipped through the December daily yet. I got it right here. I'm going to flip through it in just a minute. I just want to kind of show what we're hopefully going to color in today. All right, here's some more of those little red ones. So let's do them. So I'm just going to spend about 5 minutes coloring these. And then we'll do a page later. But I do want to get my calligraphy done. Shouldn't take too long because I've already got it written out. So what is everybody else panicking about for Christmas? Y'all got your gifts, like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting on so-and-so gift. And I did order myself some shoes that I haven't got yet. So hopefully those will come in, but it's no big deal whenever they come in. Probably on some offshore barge somewhere. Yeah, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, y'all use caps when you're talking to me. Because, right now I'm really paying attention to chat, but when I start really not paying as much attention, it can go by real quick and I can miss what you say. So I ask that everybody that chats to me, put it in caps so I know you're talking to me and I can spot it real quick when I look right, because my monitor's right here next to me, to the right of me. So I just glance up and I can see it. So... You got snow, sick girl, for Christmas? Yeah, we won't. I don't suspect we will have any snow for Christmas. Oops. We only get snow here every few years. So, All right, let's see. Did I get them all? Here's a little ladybug. Let's go ahead and do her in red. And she's polka dotted like the polka dotted mushrooms. I could have done her in blue. All right, let's see. Oh, here's a couple more over here. It's just real chill. You don't have to think. Let me turn this. Let me move this out just a little. Hang on. I got to move this out because it's a little too far back. There we go. You don't have to think. You have to get through your sister's birthday today. All right, Linda. Let's see. Don't load the packages. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, Rachel. Can you believe that? I mean, I can believe it these days. Let's see. I think I got them all. But if I didn't, I can always go back, right? Here's a couple right here. But you don't have to think. You could just, you just spot the item. It's just kind of like, where's Waldo? Thanks, Linda. Yeah, I like the bright colors too. When you do a fairy tale, you can do them like jewel tones or, I think I'll do this ribbon on his neck here. You can do them all in jewel tones or brights or, you could do them all in pastels, but if you keep it kind of consistent, if you're going to do a whole book that's a fairy tale, it will make it just look more cohesive. Of course, you don't have to. You can do every page different. It's your color book, right? You can do what you want. But anyway, Annie sent me this one for Christmas. And Tina said that the last few Hanna Karlzons were smaller, and it is a smaller book. And I'm just thinking it could be because of shipping reasons. It's a little bit thinner and a little bit smaller, so it might be a little bit cheaper to ship and make. I'm not sure, but let's see. Do I see any more little mushrooms? Nope. Okay, let's go on. Okay, these are a little different. I think, do I want to do those? I'll do them red. It's okay. Because I think I'm going to have green ones, blue polka dot ones, and red ones. I think those are the only colors mushrooms I'll have. These are just a little bit more developed ones. They're not the little tiny ones that just sprouted. In my mind, you can do whatever kind of story you want. But because they're down here on the border, I will do them that way. And the super tips don't go through. They don't bleed through now, because I could probably make it bleed through if I would and just completely saturated the page. It will probably bleed through, but they don't bleed through. So let's see. Did I miss any? Okay. There we go. These little ones here. So is anybody else working on any kind of crafty, artsy projects for the holidays? Are you making anything for anybody or for yourself? Are you doing a December daily, some kind of scrapbooking, arting? I haven't done any envelopes. Well, I did a couple, but I didn't do a whole stack of envelopes. This year I sent out collage fodder and gift cards and other things. So I didn't do a bunch of envelopes this year. Rachel, you're so funny. And I started doing her little outfit that color, like because it's polka dot. I don't know if I want to do the whole thing. If I want to do some of it blue, light blue. I'm not sure yet on that. So I just did the bottom layer. Let's see. No little mushrooms on that page. Here's a whole bunch of little ones. Enable Train just stopped by. This book is it's a cute book. It really is. Well, I showed them a whole bunch of different ones on Monday. Maria Troll, Hanna Karlzon, all these little fairy tale ones. I showed those on Monday. And I really would love to color more in them. I should. But we have so many projects that we do. I love to do my collaging, my mixed media, my art, my art journaling and my altered books. I like doing the altered books. So we just have so many projects, so many things that, we do that we don't just color here. So sometimes things take a back seat for a little while. Let's see. Just looking around, making sure. Like I said, it's kind of like hunting things up. Like I went through and found all the stars. These were polka dots, so I colored them blue. Here's a few. And it's just really relaxing. Because you're just kind of filling in, at least to start. You go back, you want to finish a page, you might want to do the sky with pencil or acrylic paint and, mix it up. But just to start a book, it's kind of fun. And it gets you past that intimidation. Oh, I might mess it up. You colored some fairy postcard size pics, but to put in friends' Christmas cards. Oh, that's nice, Nanima. Was I one of your friends? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You'll send me one. Hi, Uncle Dan. Let's see. I'm just teasing you, Nanimo. Oh, there's one right there. Right in the little crevice. Okay. All right. Just looking it over. Isn't that a cool book, though? It's just so happy, right? It just makes you smile. Just makes you smile. Oh, there's some right here. All right, I'll finish these up, and then we'll go through the December daily. I'll do the calligraphy, and then we'll try to get back over here to the color book. A little of everything today. But I was happy to get my December daily done, except like I said, I'm sure I'll have a few more pictures to print off to put in, but I'll just put those in an envelope in the book somewhere. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, I need to probably do the lanterns yellow. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and color in the light in the lanterns. I did some light bulbs on one of the other pages yellow, so all right. Okay, I think we went through it real quick there. So it's Tales from the Forest Kingdom, coloring book illustrated by Hanna Karlzon, and it is smaller. It's a little thinner. It's a little smaller. So, let's see. What is hi? Did I say hi to you, Julie Topaz? If I didn't, good morning. Let's see. Okay, and Pacola put a link to Mary's channel. She'll be posting the New Year's Eve Streamathon information in her community tab. If she hasn't already, she will shortly. So that'll be a 24, I think it's 24-hour streamathon and of around the world, ringing in the new year all the way around the world. All right, so we'll get back to this in a minute. Let's just set it to the side. And I don't want to forget to try to remember to read out of our 1001 Ways to Be Creative. I think I forgot last week. So, all right. So here is our December daily. Let me back up here one. So Let's see, it's a little crooked. There we go. Let me move my lights back just a little. There we go. I think I still need to move out. Well, no, maybe that's good. Is that good? Let's see. Let's make sure we are auto-focused in. All right. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Yeah, I just tied all whatever ribbons I had and some couple of the jingle bells came in the kit from Jonna. A lot of the papers that you see, the odd, like old vintage papers in here, came from her. My background papers are my wrapping paper. I had 4 wrapping papers this year, and I tried to use all 4 of them as backgrounds. And then the base of the pages are just cardstock that I glued the wrapping paper to. And and I did change the rings. I had smaller rings in here, but I put some bigger rings because, as you can see, it's quite chunky there. And then I put another bow on it because I like this that Denise or one of the kids gave me. And I really just like this. It looked kind of vintage, so I used that. All right, so here we go. So see how it popped open? So yeah, so it's album cover, and Jonna cuts it down. She didn't punch the holes. She does send a couple rings with the kit, but I use my own rings, and I punched 3 holes so that I could, and I punched them a standard size. I punched in your standard notebook size, so it's really easy to, keep it a standard size. All right, so here we go. So this was my December daily. I put a picture of myself in December daily 2021, and then in between every page, I put a little card. This one doesn't have the numbers yet because this was pre-December. It was on Thanksgiving. We went to the tree farm, so I didn't start numbering them till the next one. What time does the New Year's? I think Mary's starting at, well, I think I'm coming on at 8:30. So I think she's coming on an hour, maybe 2 before me. So I'm not sure. Mary's coming on before me. So maybe 4:30, 5:30. Yeah. So yeah. And and they'll be all recorded, so you can always go back. And oh, yes, the rings were too small. I had to put bigger rings. All right, so this is a Merry Christmas ribbon, and just little ornament, little stickers or little gift tags, that kind of thing. So there's Denise and I there, and a little sticker candies. And I did do a lot of I puffed up a lot of different things with the dots, the dimensional dots. So this was the tree farm. This was the tree farm. And then this is where I started doing 1, 2. Then on the next one, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not that I necessarily did everything on December 1, December 2, December. It's not like that. Okay. It's just 25 days of Christmas, of holiday, Christmas, December, decorating, things I posted on Instagram. Decorations I posted on Instagram. Hi, Flo. Hi, Fernando. See, I said Tracy. Who else? I'm sure I'm missing some people. So, and of course, I took Grogu to the tree farm. And Denise did this picture of me with Wolfie, my Wolfie hat. So, and then I tried to put a little rag flag paper clip on each division. So I hope I didn't miss them. But anyway, so we got the tree. There's the tree decorated in the day. And then this is just some different ribbon, washi tapes. Yeah. Okay. So then here is day 3 and 4. So this is where I decorated my door and my mailbox. So, and then this is some of the vintage girls that came in Jonna's kit, the Christmas kit. Yeah, Jane. And so I just thought, well, with the front door and the mailbox, it would be kind of cool to have. I had this kind of tucked up under there, I think. I think this tucks up under there. There we go. And so I thought, just, like, you're having friends over. This little yo-yo came in the kit. This is an old vintage playing card. Let me put a little piece of tape under there. I don't really necessarily want to tape it down because I might want to write something on the back, but just for now, so it doesn't flop around. There we go. This is a little vintage advertisement. There was a little Monopoly card in there. She has all kinds of little cute little things in her vintage kits. So this doily was in there. I'll try to point out what came, if I use stuff in the kits, right? There's another vintage playing card, some kind of a little list, to be done today list. So that's 4. And I put a little Santa hat sticker. It's a little poinsettia sticker. And then there's, of course, my mailbox. This is a little vintage transparency that came in the kit. This is just a gift tag. This is my wrapping paper. This is one of my wrapping papers. Thank you, Flo. And then Cam always, ever since he could talk, we always said, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? Cam, I want to be a maker. So we always say, we're all makers. So here's where I was working on stream on my December daily. Here's that day that Denise was here when she was working in her planner. And so this is 5, and this is vintage. This was in the kit, a vintage like coaster. And then there's day 6. And then here's Logan out in LA. He plays music and skateboards. He's in MMA. He does baseball. He's in a lot wrestling. He's in a lot of stuff. So I thought that I've shown some videos of him playing the guitar. And so, yeah, you'll have to go back in a couple of, videos back. I showed some of those. And then here's Boo and Cam working on a paint. This is his paint supplies. Boo is a fashion designer. And I do have a picture of her pants that she wore at our Christmas party. Our Christmas party was this last Sunday. It was when we could get the whole family together. So my Christmas was this last Sunday. So there's Boo with her sewing stuff and Cam with some painting stuff. Here's where he's working on a painting for one of his friends. And this is just a sticker. I just stuck a little Santa hat on him and a bow and some stars. This is another one of my wrapping papers. Chilling with the grands. They love to play chess. Every time they come over, they play chess. So they're just sitting there playing chess. Here's 7 and 8. And again, this is just them when they came over. This is they get an early gift from me, and I got them a new pair of Converse each, so they're loving their Converse. And she was wearing them again on Christmas Eve. So, and then this is 9 and 10. So it's the cats. These are the cat pages. So there's Oliver and Malibu. And this is a vintage things you must do for the holidays. That was in the kit. And then I just have little stickers, and these are little cat stickers and little word stickers. And then, just pictures of the cats. He has a different hair color every month, Jane. Just saying. He's had teal, gray, red, orange. He has every color hair. He changes it every month. And so here's day 10, another cat picture, some more cat pictures there by the lights, by the Christmas lights. And then let's see. Then here's when Hubster was taking a cat nap. I love this picture. Malibu and him, taking a cat nap. And then this is Logan out in LA. Their cat's name is Buzz. So I put a picture of him and his cat here too. Oh, thanks, Fernando. And then here's all the yums. So I just have these are some of the pictures that I posted on Instagram. This came in the kit, the vintage kit, and I think it's out of the Ideals magazine. There's a few pages from like an Ideals magazine, and I didn't want to cut these up. I didn't want to cover them up. They have poems on the back, so I just put them in there. And then another one of my my decorations that I posted. All these are on Instagram. If you want to see them, they're all on Instagram. So just Instagram decorations, 11 and 12. All more decorations. They're just photos of the decorations. Oh, Merry Christmas, Nanette. Merry Christmas. And then these are just little ornament things and gift tags and, just different little, you can use anything, stickers, gift tags. And then here's, I said, IG photos. And then again, another one of those Ideals magazine pages. I just liked it that they had, a poem, and I just liked it. I didn't want to cover that up. So I will probably have to put some reinforcements on there because it's a thin page. And then here I just put some washi tape and a ribbon. Again, more of my IG photos. If you want to see them close up, you can go see them on IG. And then here are more December decorations. That's what I did this year. I posted lots of pictures, and I did it last year too. I posted lots of different pictures of the decorations, little vignettes, right? 13 and 14. And just some stickers. There's my little Salvation Army band figurines that I got from Grandma. And then here's Logan going to his MMA practice. There's Annie's tree. And got to remember Annie, and I need to get a picture of Denise's tree too. Annie and Denise are both minimalist. So this is a lot for them. They're just minimalist. And so this is 15 and 16. So there's Denise at the Christmas party. And then here's some pictures that she took, these of us, selfies of us. And then that's Denise there. And so, yeah, I just put we because I just thought that was cute. And then here are the 12 days of Christmas and their meanings that I just put on little pieces of parchment. And these were all like chipboard stickers. And so I backed them with the black border and cut them out. And then I just tucked up under each one the meaning of each day. Then here is a Christmas party. So there's the kids there. And here's Boo in her pants. And I showed this on Monday, but I'll show it again. So she made these pants. She made these pants out of one of those blankets. You know, those throw blankets, sofa throw blankets. See the fringe on the side and on the bottom? She made pants out of them. So now she's got orders for them. So there's her full picture there, and there's a close-up. And then here's the party. And then here's the party. Just pictures of the party. And there's the albums that I gave her for Christmas there and her Uggs. And there's Denise and Tommy. And then here's I took some screenshots. I showed y'all the dance. Everybody did the dance 2 by 2. They did the dance. The sun goes down TikTok dance. So everybody had to do it. So there's Boo and Cam. Here's Hubster. These are I took it off the video. So I did videos of everybody. So there's Hubster actually did it. And then there's Denise and Tommy. I'll show you. Let's see, where's my phone? I'll show you the Denise and Tommy's one because I love Denise. The way Denise's was hilarious. I mean, she was so on it. Let me see here. See if I can find it here. Here it is. Well, it's not enlarging. Why is it not enlarging? Well, I think I could still. Let's see here. Oh, it's not very clear. I should get the iPad. So anyway, everybody did the dance. And there they are there in their picture. And then here's the nieces and nephews. and then 23 and 24. And then I put a big ribbon and some big number 25. There's my tree at night. So I took a picture. I did post that on Instagram too. It's the tree at night. And do not open until December 25th. And then on the next page, I put until next year. And then I put, if y'all follow me on Facebook, my lifesaver story. And I did tell a little bit of it on Monday, but there's a picture of my lifesavers, Christmas card. And then on the inside, there's Mom and Denise and Mom and Grandma. And then I'll probably put another envelope in here for extra pictures, and I want to do my calligraphy. And so that is it. That's the whole thing. And then I just have this bow that I can just wrap around just to kind of keep it shut. So like this, let's get it around the edges like that. So there we go. So that was my December daily. Jasper, because I said it earlier, I didn't do it by day. I didn't do it by what I did on that day. This is just my December, my Christmas. Our Christmas party, maybe you didn't hear me say it. My Christmas party was last Sunday. So my Christmas is, I don't want to say my Christmas is over, but my family Christmas and everything was Sunday. So that's what this is. It's my December Christmas. You know, it's not what I did. It's not a diary. It's not a diary. So, yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's that. And I wanted to do a verse in, I already have it written out. And so I wanted to do that real quick with, what do you call it? Brush pen. So I'm going to do a brush pen verse. And I have a place here where I'm going to glue this together. So this will get glued together right there. So it'll be like a Christmas scroll. And then I have some little holly on the top and bottom. So it's in pencil, and I'll just go over the pencil. Then once it's dry, I'll erase the pencil and I'll go in and do the holly and the berries at the top and the bottom. So I thought I would just do this real quick because this is the last thing, other than maybe a couple pictures, the last thing that I'm going to put in my December daily. So I'm going to do this real quick. And thank you, Rebecca. And let's see, anything else? I think that's it for the December daily. Okay, so I'll zoom in one. So this is a verse, and it was a couple verses, but anyway, so I'm just going to freehand it. I'm just going to brush letter it. Let's make sure we're in this frame here. It shouldn't take me but a couple minutes because I'm just going to write it. It's not going to be, I'm not doing a dip in, not doing calligraphy in the sense of, Gothic, Old English lettering or anything like that, which would look good for this, but I'm not going to do it. All right. So I am going to take this fat bracelet off though, because it is a little in the way. All right. So I'm just going to do this real quick. So last year I did I think I did the whole Christmas story. Did I do a song? I don't remember, but I did a poster. So y'all don't have to watch me do a poster this year. Last year I did a whole poster. All right, so let's see here. So I'm just going to do brush lettering here. And I'm just kind of, I'm not necessarily trying to go exactly on the letters that I wrote out. It doesn't have to be, just has to fit on each line. It just has to fit on each line. So that's what I'm hoping. Otherwise I'll have to do it over and I won't make y'all watch me do it twice. Okay. Can y'all see? Do you want me to zoom in? Maybe I should zoom in. There we go. Okay. I have to kind of concentrate so I don't mess it up. Okay, so I'm already thinking it's getting a little tight. I might have to move unto over him. I might have to move the words down some, but we'll see. See, unto is not going to fit there, so I'm going to have to I'm going to have to move things around. That's okay though. I'm having to move the next word. I'm having to move every word down one. I want to spell Isaiah right. Isaiah is starts with an I, but in the old King James, it is an E. And so I want to put it, I'm going to make sure I spell it right. Hang on. ESA. I'm just having to move some of the words to the next line. Not looking at chat for a minute. Hang on, guys. It won't take me too long. So this is Jesus talking. This is Jesus talking. It's in Luke. So kind of like Linus, like Linus reading in Charlie Brown. Y'all remember that? Let's see if I got a semicolon. I always love the Charlie Brown Christmas. Do y'all watch that every year? Let's see what's going on. And this will go in my December daily. I want to make sure I don't write the word glue. I mean, do the word glue. I wrote myself a note. That's where it gets glued. I did use a ruler, Janet, to make lines. Hope y'all are still with the tour. Spell this right. Am I still on camera? There we go. Almost done. Okay. Okay. And I got the little holly at the top and the bottom. All right, let's see. Let's back out one. So yeah, and I'll erase all the I'll make sure this is dry before I go in and erase all the lines so that it doesn't smear. So, and then I'll put some little holly leaves at the top and some holly leaves at the bottom. And so, and there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah. And when he had opened the book, he found the place where it was written, The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. And he closed the book, and he gave it again to the minister, and sat down, and the eyes of all of them that were in the synagogue were fastened on him. And he began to say unto them, This day in this scripture is this scripture, in this day is this scripture fulfilled in your ears. So I will put this to this. I think I'll bring down that. All right, so let me go ahead and glue this. Let me just double side tape it. And then just to get it together there. And then get it straight here. So it's like a scroll. And then I'll just move this little piece there. There we go. And so, yeah, I'll tape that better there. So now it's like a scroll. And then when I, oh, you're welcome, Barb. And then I'll put the little holly ivy there. And then, so there. And then I can roll it up. I'll probably do a little tight roll, maybe a little ribbon on it, and put it somewhere in my December daily. So there we go. So you can see it didn't take too long to just write it out. Okay, so let me put that aside to dry. Let me get baby wipe to get the marker off my hand. And I think my December daily is done. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. We have to have a little bit of a Christmas story because that's what it is, right? So, and then I'll put it in my book. All right, so let's see. Let's back out one more. All right, there we go. So that is in my December daily, and I will put my scroll in there when I finish that. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. Now, let's see. Where's get my book back here and decide which page I want to work on or finish or do. I don't know if I'll finish it. We'll see. That journal is not fluffy enough. Well, I'll probably just maybe put it on the edge. You know, I'll roll it up, Rachel, and put it on the edge with the ribbon. So it's like, it's in there, but I'm not going to flatten it out. It won't get flat. Well, it might get flattened out, but you know, so. And so, okay, so let's see what we're going to do now. Let me just kind of flip through and see which page kind of catches my eye. I kind of like the bird and the birdhouse. I have the lights already done. There's two. I don't know if I want to do a double page spread. 9, 30, 10, 30. I might be able to finish one. Might be able to finish a double page spread. Tuck it. Oh, I could do that, Rachel. Hey, wait for it. I could do that, Rachel. Come on. I'd still put another little ribbon around it just to hold it shut, you know. I took all my ribbons downstairs. Let me just get a piece of washi tape for a minute. Oh, let's see. Good idea, Rachel. Let's see how this will work. I might have to loosen up the ribbon. I don't know. Like this. And tuck it in. Oh, Rachel, such a good idea. Thank you, Rach. Perfect. That's what I'll do. Thank you. You've done one color at a time. It works for me, and I don't get bored. Yeah, I don't get bored with it either, Jasper. So let's see. I could finish the frog and the tree, but I'm thinking a double page like forest scene. You know, one of the forest scenes where there's lots of little, you know, like this. Let's see. This one, there's the two little children there. On this one, maybe we'll start on this. I don't know if we'll finish it, but maybe. Okay, so this is my first pick so far. Let's keep looking. And I like this one. It's kind of like Little Red Riding Hood, but a miniature version. Maybe this, because I do like the house. I think I'm liking this house, and then we'll see if we have time to do that. You have a light bulb? Rachel. Where'd it go? Right there. Oh my gosh. So I think, and I need to bring the light back in because I changed the thing. Let's see here. Let's brighten it up just a little. Not too much, but there. Well, and we zoom in. So I think I might do this one. So let's keep looking real quick. This would be the other option. This and maybe that, or this. Should I try to go for this one? Okay, I think those are my two. Which one do y'all like better? Do you like this one or this one and maybe get to this? I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I try to go for this one? We could try. That I don't know which one. I'm flipping back and forth, Jasper, between two, so I don't know which one you're saying. Yes, that one too. Okay, Rachel, thank you. All right, I'll see if you get back. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. I think everybody's liking the Little Red Riding Hood one. This one. Okay, well, then we'll try. We'll try to get to this one. Get to it, right? Well, I could go ahead and start doing like her little red cape. And so let's just go ahead and get the red back out here. And we'll zoom in. And let's autofocus again. Let's get something for it to focus on here. Okay. What are you going to use the page for? What do you mean? What am I going to use the page for, Jasper? I'm not sure what you mean. It's a color book. It's a color book. I want to color the whole book. I'm not sure what your question is asking. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get it based in. And again, I've just decided to use the Super Tips as a base and then go in and shade. No, I'm not removing these pages. I don't take the pages out of these hardback expensive books. The ones that I do take them out of are like the inexpensive $2 or $3, what do you call it? Creative Havens or something like that. If I'm going to take a page out, or if I'm going to use it in the like the napkin journal where I have pages cut out in that one. But these hardback books, I don't take apart. I don't take these books apart. I really would love to finish the whole book so that the whole fairy tale is colored, right? The whole thing. All right, so. But will that happen anytime soon? No, because they take a long time to do, especially a whole book. You know, I still work in my collage altered books, and I have like 15 of those I'm working in, and I'm I got a good chunk done in the first one, the abandoned book, the first original abandoned book. I have a big chunk of it done in that one, but yeah. All right, so there's the little her little cape based in. So let's see. I think I'll go over here and give him a red ruby jewel. And maybe the little ring he's wearing on his little claw. Be a ruby. Thank you, Nanamo. I want this little the little lanterns. I'm all doing yellow. So let's do that. And I have to just decide on colors as I go. I think what I'll go ahead and start though is the shading, you know, do some shading on the green. What do you call it? The green mushrooms here. So let's see. So I got my Prismacolors here. I have the neutrals and flesh tones in one and the colors in the other. These are still wrapped up because I'm still working on the mech picture in the other book. So we'll hopefully get back to that. Let's see. Oh, I love doing my collages. We got to get back to that in the new year too. All right, so let's see. Let's get a couple of shades of green, mossy colors. And okay, let me sharpen this dark one. And I haven't decided on the dots. I kind of want to tie all the mushrooms in somehow, like maybe these will be red. I think I'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do the on all the mushrooms that are green. It'll have red. It'll have red dots. Because I need to just do these because I'm going to shade around them. And so they have to be done before I start shading around them. So we'll see how far we get. But I'm glad to get my December daily done before Christmas. And this will be my last stream before Christmas because Christmas is it Friday? Christmas Eve? Let me see. I can't remember if Christmas Eve, Friday night. Let's see here. Let me go look at my calendar. Today's the 22nd, so. So it's on Saturday. So Christmas Eve is Friday night and Christmas is Saturday. And we're going to Denise's on Sunday for Boo's birthday. And it's just us, and we're just going to have spaghetti at Denise's. Not do a lot. We might stop by Barnes and Noble. Maybe next Monday I'll have a book haul for you guys. I did get some Barnes and Noble gift cards for Christmas. Maybe we'll have a book haul on Monday. I hope everybody has a good Christmas. Stay safe and, you know, enjoy whoever you're with. And that your houses are filled with peace. That looks pretty good. Annie Mae, see, I didn't do a diary. I didn't do a day by day. My December daily, and you can make your own rules. It's your book. You know, my December daily was just all the things that I did and took pictures of in December, regardless of the day. and I just made them all. I did a group of the party. I did a group from different things we did. But if I was doing a December daily, like doing something that I did every day in December, then you would have a lot of just me sitting here arting. 'Cause, you know, I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of stuff. My party was, that was the first party I've had in 2 years. So, I mean, I had the kids over for Thanksgiving, but that wasn't really a party. Let's see. Amy, I just picked up a bunch of magazines at Barnes and Noble. They have restocked. Oh, good. The last couple months been missing some of my faves. Oh, good. I wish Flow. Did you notice it? If Flow? Well, I think they said Flow was not going to be exported to the States anymore. They're in Netherlands, and I don't think they're going to export it anymore. I would love to have Flow, and I know you can subscribe, but I'm just not I'm not a magazine subscriber. None of them. I just buy them at the store if they have them. Yes, you'd never finish it, right, Jasper? All right, so let's see. I like that. Now, let's go ahead with the pencils. And what I want to do is I want to start shading. Am I close enough? Maybe I need to, if I zoom in too much, it gets so pixelated. That's probably the best. Yeah, that's what I thought, Annie Mae. That's what I thought. Yeah. All right, so I want to shade. I'm going to have to take this chunky bracelet. I can't sit my hand down on it. So I'll take that chunky bracelet off. All right, so what I want to do is I want to start shading on top of well, maybe I do need to zoom in. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Let's refocus. I think, is it still focused? It's kind of losing its focus. We get this close. Is it very pixelated? Would y'all rather, let me know. If it's too pixelated, I will zoom back out. I'll zoom back out. I don't know how close, you want me to get. Okay, so right along here is the rim of the mushroom. Y'all tell me. I can zoom back out. But one of the nice things about having the marker as a base, pencil can go right back over it. It's good. Looks good. Okay. Now I just got to not move my camera. I mean, it's jiggling for some reason. It's touching somewhere. It's touching somewhere because as it's jiggling, it's touching something because I have it suspended. I have the camera suspended over the desk. So I'm just going to shade under each little, I don't know, are they called spores? Oh, that broke. Hang on, let me resharpen my pencil. Are they mushroom spores? I'm not sure. All right, sharpen. And shade. It just gives it a little bit more depth. Can y'all see that? Let's see. Oh, good. All right. So Mary said she published the Streamathon in the community tab. So, and in the Fibsville Friends, if you're if you're in Mary's Facebook group, then she also posted it there. So just published the New Year's Streamathon in her community tab. Thank you, Mary. I'll go get it, go look at it after we're done. Thank you so much. It's a lot of work to organize hops, guys. So make sure y'all thank Mary if you go either watch or are part of the Streamathon. I will. I think Mary. Well, I don't know. You might. I don't know if she's even still here. I think you had me at 8:30. Am I still at 8:30, Mary? because I actually have an eye appointment. I have to get some new glasses uh, on that day. That was the day they picked. I had to make the appointment 2 months out, and for the to have it in this year, to have my appointment in 2021, it's on New Year's Eve. Can you believe that? I was even surprised they did appointments on New Year's Eve. I said, y'all are actually doing appointments on New Year's Eve? Yeah, it's Friday. We're doing it. So I said, okay, well, I'll take it then. I had to take what they had. So after my streamathon part of the group, I have to go to my eye appointment. Okay, so Mary said I'm on at 8:30. So I'll be on at 8 after my eye appointment. After my streamathon, I'll go to my eye appointment and then come back and pick it up, whoever's streaming next, and hop back in, watching everybody else. And then Janet streams later at night, but I'm not sure her time either. But anyway, so y'all go over to Mary's community tab and get the list of everybody streaming on New Year's Eve. It's always so much fun. I don't even know who she's rounded up this year, other than me and Janet. I don't know who she's rounded up. So it'll be fun. It always is. Mary also organized it last year as well. So, all right. So I'm just shading under every one of these, and then I'm going to put a little highlight on each one of these little spores. Let's see if I can do it with just a white pencil, or if I need to go in there with a Posca. Okay, let's see. All right. So I want to go in here and just start doing some shading under the bugs and the windows, and then I'll go in and kind of smooth out the green that I did with the marker. I might even get one darker shading going on. So like, for instance, under the bug's little legs here, it'll be shaded here. No, he's probably not touching. His body's probably touching right here, but his feelers here are probably not touching. So the shadow from them won't be right up against it. It would be more like this. I'm thinking the shadow would be away from it like that. Excuse the squeaky chair. I'm not getting a new one. Don't email me. All right, so something like that's where that shadow would be. Something like that. Okay. I need to get in contact with Jeannie, Homeschool Mom. She usually puts the schedule on her blog. Okay, Mary. I haven't seen her around lately. I haven't seen Homeschool Mom 4 around lately. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. I mean, have you talked to her recently, Mary? So I haven't seen her lately. You'll have lots of wine, Jasper. Okay. You probably won't be the only one. Piece of the So if you get some chunks of your page colored with the marker, then when you go back to do all this, you feel like you're making some progress, you know? You feel like you're making some. I bet it was, Mary. I bet it was hard to get. Now I'm going into the medium, the lime peel, and now I'm going to just start kind of smoothing out, and where the shadows are here, I'm just going to kind of start blending them in a little. I still think I'm going to go in with a darker green or a darker gray on the shadows to have them even a little bit darker shadows. But I'll start with this. I bet it was, Mary. It probably is every year to get people to stream at 2 or 3 in the morning. But that's why, we try to get international people. People like in the UK when it's like 2:30 in the morning here, 3:34, 35, 36. It's like 7:30 in the morning there. So, people in the UK would do times where we would be 2:30 or 3:30 in the morning. It's 7:30, 8:30 in the next morning. Okay, Mary. So could you not get enough international people to stream in the middle of the night? That would be, I say, the middle of the night for us. I'll check what your answer is in just a second. So you see how it's starting to blend, but I do need a darker color for some of the shading. I just want to get some of the lime peel color put in there. Let's see what Mary says. Make some international suggestions. I'll have to think about it and get with you, Mary. If anybody here in chat wants to suggest some of the international girls or guys, girls and guys, feel free, because that will take some of the pressure off of Mary having to stream in odd hours. Did you try Lena? And Lena is Miss Lennox. Miss Lennox. I don't know if she stream. I mean, she does occasionally do videos. Janet can give you her her what do you call it? YouTube channel name. I'm sorry, did you ask me a question, Jasper? If not, I can't hear your answer. Okay, Lena can't. Okay, so Mary did try Lena. I mean, she's just the first one that came to my mind. I'll have to think about it, Mary, but I will look through and give you who might, Okay? Hi, Amelia. Tori, but last I heard she had. Yeah, Tori. I haven't seen her do anything for a while. I don't know that she's still in the hospital, Flo, but I don't know that she'd be up for streaming. But I'm thinking some of the UK girls. Both Gigi and both can't make it. Yeah, I know, Janet. Oh, I'm sorry that Lena can't make it. All right, I'll get with me and Janet. We'll talk about it. See if we can come up with a couple people for you that can stream international, UK, European, I should say, that are ahead of our time, so that you can not have to do it all, Mary. All right, so see how it's starting to kind of shade, but I do need a darker. So I think I'm going to go with the gray, like let's see, what color do I want? Rachel's not here for the ASMR. That's too light. Do I want this gray, maybe? Warm gray, 70%. Sorry, I don't know why I'm bumping the table or something's making the thing shake, and I'm not quite sure what. Let's see. Hi, Julie Topaz. You can't hear. Jasper's having some earbud problems or something. Oh, there you okay. Well, here we go. Here, Rachel. Actually, I think I like that one better. I like that one better than this one. Okay. So I'm going to go with a different gray. I'm going to go with French gray. What is it? 90% French gray. All right. So let's see. So let's see if that's going to be dark enough. I may even need something darker. That's probably better. See how that makes that? Look at the difference that makes. See? Contrast. Contrast. These little tassels. I'll put a little shadow under them. And then probably some over here. Just makes all the difference. Always hear you say contrast in my head when coloring animal. It does. It does make a difference. I'm just saying. And I don't have as many people asking me anymore, but I used to get people messaging when I colored, did a lot more coloring on stream. People would message me and say, I'm trying to do that page you're doing. It's not, I'm using all the same colors you're doing. What am I doing wrong? And I can almost, before I even look at the page, I can almost know that they don't have enough darks and lights. It's always, not always, but most time, it's the contrast. They don't have enough contrast in their page. So this French gray is working like almost like as a dark green, because the dark green is going to be too green. The dark green will be like grass green, It's going to be into the grass green shades, and I don't want that in this, right? I want to keep it kind of the mossy colors. So let's see. Hi, Kenneth. How you doing? It's been a while since you've been here too. How you been? What's going on with you? Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, as we say. I hope you've been well. You just see people that aren't around for a long time. I do try to message people occasionally when I haven't seen them for a long time, but there's so many people. It's hard to keep up. It's so hard to keep up with everybody. And hi, Tommy Joe. All right. Trying to stay in focus here. I want this to look just right, so I'm taking a little more time with it. Let's go on right along that edge. And then go thin down here. And thicker over here. Thank you, Tommy Joe. Oh, there you go. Miseki is saying Chatty Lane creates, Mary. There's CNP. Hi, Cat and Paste. How you doing? I think you were here Monday when I started doing like just coloring one color at a time through the book. Well, I worked on it yesterday and went through and got all the green shrooms based in with the super tip, Crayola super tips. And now I'm starting on this double page spread. We'll see how far we get. Okay. All right, so there's a start of that. Now, let's see if a white pencil will be a strong enough white to put a highlight on the well, no, let's wait a minute. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more lime peel in here first. Add the icing on the cake afterward. Have y'all watched any Christmas movies, any of the Hallmarks or anything? I watch a couple, and I told y'all about, and I've seen it repeated a few times. I hope some of y'all have got to catch it. 5 More Minutes. The Hallmark one, 5 More Minutes. That one is so good. I don't think it's new. It may be, but I still didn't catch the date of it. I thought it was 2015, but I might be wrong. But 5 More Minutes was a good one. Sorry, it's shaking. Why is it shaking? What is my camera doing? I mean, why is the stick? I don't know. I'll try not to move the book much. Maybe that'll help. Don't know why it's shaky. Every now and then, the cord is on catching on something, or yeah, they are on what do you call it? She's on Instagram. I follow her on Instagram, Mary. Let's see here. Or Maseki may know her Instagram name right off. Hi, Mary. Let me go to Instagram real quick, Mary. Try to help our Mary out here. Yeah, she's on Mary. She's on Instagram. I follow her. What am I doing here? Where's my? It's Chatty Lane Creations. Elaine, Chatty Lane. You want to try her, Mary? There's a name, Mary. Chatty Lane Creations. Her name's Elaine. Well, thank you, Lisa, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you for supporting the channel. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You need her YouTube too? It's probably in her, it's probably in her Instagram. Yeah, it's right there. The link is in her Instagram. See? Let's see if it's the same name. Yeah, Chatty Lane Creations. There it is. I don't know. I don't. This is on my phone. That's why it's not. I'm not attached. I mean, I'm not logged in. I was going to say I thought I followed her, but I follow her on my iPad in the computer. Let's see. Oh, did I click? Yeah, just turn that off. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Everybody's going. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Oh, there's Picola. Picola got her. She got her. Snapdragon found her. There you go, Mary. Okay. We're going to help our Mary out. All right, so maybe that's enough shading for now. Oh, well, no, it needs a little bit more around the bug. Let's put a little bit more around the bug. And maybe a little bit more on the flower here. If y'all have any more suggestions for Mary, put them in. You know, some UK girls that might want to stream on New Year's Eve. All right, so now let's see. I'm going to go in with my chartreuse, the light green. And let's see if this can add a little bit of extra brightness here and there. And then I'm going to go in on top of these little red bits. You can always go in with paint. You can go in with markers. You can go in with your Poscas. You know, we use it all here. So this is just smoothing out some of the marker that I laid down as a base. And I might want to do a nice, bright, kind of light teal skies everywhere, which I would paint. I'd probably just paint that in rather than marker and then I can lighten it, do pencil on top of it. But y'all know, if you use acrylic paint, pencil on top of acrylic paint is like magic. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, Devon's in Canada. I don't know, Mary, if she does streams or not. Chatty Lane, I don't know if she does streams. Devon would probably do it, but she's in Canada, but she would still maybe do it. Yeah. Look, Mary, did you grab Devon Rex for art? Try her. Yeah. Devon might do a wee hour. I don't know. You'd have to ask. Sometimes I don't know if she was here earlier or not. But Devon, if you're lurking, would you be willing to do some wee hours of New Year's Eve streamathon? Even though she's in Canada? Or any of you Canadian girls that stream, if you want to do a midnight 1, 2, 3 in the morning, you can try Deb. Okay, Mary. Yeah, y'all keep giving Mary some suggestions. Bless her heart, Mary. I didn't know you were having a hard time finding overnight people. I haven't gone over to look at your schedule yet. You know, you just posted it, but all right. So now let's see. Let me try my white pencil and let's see if this is going to be bright enough. I think so. So I'm just going to put a little highlight on each. And if you've colored on top of it with a pencil, then you won't be able to do this. This is just the marker, but pencil on pencil is not going to do this white. You'd have to go in here with a Posca. But because right now the only color of red that I have on these little dots is a marker, the pencil is going on top of it. Otherwise, you'll have to have a Posca or a gel pen or something. Because if this was colored with red pencil, you're not going to get a nice bright white on top of that. Okay. So there, look, see how that mattes out? And let me, I'll do a couple with a Posca just to show you. See, you can even get it brighter. Yeah, that's what she's trying, Miss Mary Berry. She's trying to find UK people. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and get a couple of those little ones. Give it a little extra so you can see. We're obviously not going to get all this done today. But we'll get some. All right, so there we go. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, guys, so hang on. And do a BRB. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, my leg is all, I've been sitting on my leg for an hour. All right. Let's see. All right. So, yeah, I don't, what am I? Maybe it's because it's sitting on that pin thing there. Maybe I just need to, hang on, let me look at this. I think that's why it's bouncing. It needs to be something else heavy right there. I don't know if this, hang on, guys, I'm going to move something here. See if I can get this to not bounce. There. All right. See if that helps. I'm not sure. We'll give that a whirl. Hey, Riri. Right, Rachel? All right, let's see. Well, let's go back down here on the little mushrooms. Let me sharpen my white pencil. Sorry, Rach. I'm trying not to shake it. It's still moving, and I don't know why. I've got it weighted down so it shouldn't, but it is. I don't know why. Okay, I think I'm going to just go ahead and put the white dot on there to be easier. And then I'll go ahead and shade around each one of these. Oh, I missed one. Just one of the dots. There you go. Hello, Karen. Let's see. Let's get rid of the bot. Block user. Bots have been around lately. I don't know what it is. Christmas bringing out the bots. There we go. Okay. Now let's do a little shading. They're hitting everybody's, Mary. They're hitting everybody's channel. Every stream I go to, I see someone's complaining about them or see bots in them. Every single, big channels, little channels, it doesn't matter. They're everywhere, Mary. Just block them. Just hit the block. So, hang on, let me see something. I have it right beside me. Riri, and I know that I saw that you sent Mary one too. We love your card, Riri. It's like a panoramic of the whole Christmas story. I showed it on Monday, Riri, but I didn't see you here. So thank you for the panoramic. Oh, thanks, just being Beth. But I followed you, Beth, but I haven't watched any of your videos yet. I don't think. I mean, I may have at one point, but so I did sub. You were here Monday, and I went and found your channel, but I haven't had a chance to peruse the videos yet. Okay, so there's a little bit of shading. Now I'm going to take the lime peel. Is it lime peel or artichoke? And the dark green, and just kind of go in there with that. And then go right along the edge too. See the difference that makes from that to that? You're welcome. Can you explain the shading on the chimney? Explain it? This is growing out of the mushroom. It's like it's growing out of it, or it's either that or it's stuck in. So it's just, there was a line right there already drawn, like where it's growing out. So I just shaded it there. I don't know what you mean by explaining. Hi, Jonna. Okay, well we noticed that your Etsy was shut down for the holidays. And so you're listening, not chatting. Now don't chat while you're driving. But that's Jonna. So yeah, we were talking about how you shut your Etsy down while you were going. I knew you were going to your mom's. I didn't know exactly when. And so yeah, I showed my December daily earlier that I made out of your record album cover. I finished it. Yeah. So hi, preppy crafty girl Jonna. I call her sister woman, and she calls me Dweety. And if y'all haven't gone to her channel, she does amazing art journaling and puts together the coolest books and vintage kits. So y'all follow Preppy Crafty Girl on Etsy and on YouTube. I don't suppose that you're going to be back by New Year's, are you, John? We need more. We need some more streamers. Don't answer while you're driving. Don't answer while you're driving. Let's see. So everybody's saying Merry Christmas to you. Oh, why is it showing? I don't know, because I see it leaning, like I see it kind of like this and leaning, and then yeah. You can shade yours on the other side if you want. All right, so I got a little bit of, see the difference that makes going in there with some other darker color compared to there. See? All right. Let's see how much. Well, I want to try to get something else done, a flower or something else. Maybe I can work on her coat or something. I'm just taking my time. Just taking my time and chatting and chilling and coloring. All right, so I think that looks pretty good for those little mushrooms. Let's see. Well, don't have issues when it comes to shading. Just shade what you think you look. That's your color book. You can do what you want. I'm not sure what color I want to do underneath. I'm thinking the yellow. I might want to do the yellow underneath. I have the yellow stars, but I'm thinking yellow underneath, the under part, not necessarily the trim, but the underneath of the mushrooms in there. It might make it stand out. I think I'm going to get, let's see, I have the yellow. I kind of used a darker yellow for the stars, but I might go with the bright yellow. See the lemon yellow? See the difference? I think I'm going to do that, and then I can shade with this darker color, yellow. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in here with yellow as the underneath color. And I don't know the stems yet either. Do I want to do the stems red or blue? I'm trying to keep the mushrooms, the red, the green, the yellow, and the tealy blue. Hi, Jonica. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the kind of bright colors. Cream would be good too, but I'm trying to keep them really bright in this book. I was talking about that earlier. If you wanted to do a pastel color book, or if you wanted to do it jewel tones or whatever color. See, this is all trim, and I want that to be something separate. So I'm going to leave that. Like that. So again, when I go to do all the mushrooms that are green, let me just flip to, like here, see all the green ones? Now they all need to have yellow underneath and red dots on top. Let me just do this page. As a base, and then go in. Do I want, I think I might want that to be red. So like the little other part of the underneath. I'll hold off on that for now. Let's just get the underneath. This part of the mushroom that's kind of over the stalk. I don't think I want that to be yellow. I think I want it to be another color. Red, maybe. Because the dots are all going to be red. All the dots are going to be red. Okay. All right, what do I do with the cap? Thank you, Rachel. All right, let's see. What do I want to go to? Let's go over to her a minute. All right, so let's get a dark red, like what do you call that red? What's that red color that I like? Not Crimson Lake, although that will work too. But the other red, let's see, Tuscan red. Tuscan red. All right, so we'll do some shading. Like there's the under the ribbon there. Under this ribbon. And then the folds under the hood there would be shadow. Can y'all see that? Get some dark down in here. And then some of the folds. So can you see the difference there? If you have any questions, just put it in caps. I'll try to answer, give you my opinion anyway. Thanks everybody that's here. Thanks to all the lurkers. I hope all you lurkers have a Merry Christmas too. And I hope everybody's doing something creative over the holidays. If you're not doing it now, I hope you're doing something over the holidays that's creative. And again, Janet's scavenger hunt will be starting on the New Year's Eve streamathon. So if you want to participate in that, you'll have 3 months to find the 100 or so things that Janet posts. Oh, thanks, just Beth. Thank you. I think Picola looked it up. I think I have like 480 something coloring videos. So if I don't do something here, then that you want to know about, or I don't answer, then go look at some of the others because there's tons of them. I'm just going to add a little bit of brightness in here. It's just a lot. It's just a little. It's not too much. But if you want more, it's not showing up either. For some reason, the white is not showing up. Let me see if I'm grabbing the light. I see it really stark here, but it's not showing up on camera for whatever reason. It's not really showing up. Maybe when I back out, you'll see it better. But I see it really nice and bright here, but maybe it's because we're so zoomed in. Okay, so Tracy is coloring Christmas pages plus collaging Christmas pages. Well, Tracy, are you posting them? Are you posting them on IG or somewhere? Hi, Scrap Girl. Merry Christmas to you as well. All right, I think I'm going to back out. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at why it's... Because, I am really zoomed in. It's just the dark. It just went dark, too. Let's brighten it up a little here. I think I got to grab... There we go. There we go. You don't know how to post on Instagram? It's really easy, Tracy. Instagram is really easy. You have a phone, a smartphone, or an iPhone. All you do is any picture that's on your phone, you can just immediately upload to Instagram. It's really, really easy. Beth is doing all the holiday baking when we're done here. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's don't burn any cookies, Beth. Let's don't burn any Christmas cookies while we're coloring. Okay, so I'm going to put a highlight in that jewel. I'll zoom in a little, back out in again. So put a little highlight in the jewel there. And I could put I don't really want this too highlighted because I'm thinking it's like velvet, and velvet wouldn't have too much of a highlight. Velvet would be kind of, not shiny, right? Okay, well, yeah, then if you just have a computer, Tracy, then it is a little trickier to do Instagram. But you can do, are you on Facebook or Twitter? Are you on either one of those? Let's see. Jessica. Did I say hi to you, Anne? I know it's a long shot. Yeah, Mike does. He does. I don't think he streams, Anne. I think he actually even said he won't stream. For some reason, I think I remember him saying he won't stream. So, yeah. Mike does all kind of journaling, art journaling and stuff like that, but he just does and vlogs, but he doesn't do streams. So, yeah. Well, then Tracy, post something on Facebook. I'll show it here. Yeah, post something on Facebook. I'll show it. Let's see. Anita, hi. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. What else? Did I miss anybody? So you see, it's I don't want it too shiny, so I just put a little touch of the white on her cape. All right, let's see. I'm thinking that this her little bag might be cute to be poinsettia and a black background, maybe. Let's go ahead and color in the flower. And then all the little swirlies could be the lime green, and the background could be black. I think that would really look good, make it stand out. Like a Mary Poppins bag, kind of tapestry type bag, right? All right, so then the lime green. So I'm trying to keep it nice and bright and colorful. And then the centers of the flowers could be the yellow. Let's do the bright yellow. Oops, sorry, guys. When you're zoomed in, you got to really pay attention because you get off frame real easy. And then let's see, black. Do I want a black marker or do I just want a black pen? It might just be easier to do it with a Sharpie. Sharpie pens, not the markers, because Sharpie markers will go through, but a Sharpie pen, they don't usually go through. I hope carpet bags, but they're so heavy. Oh, yeah, I know, right? They are. But they look so cool, don't they? So a Sharpie pen can get in tiny little places. Like this. Let's see. If I zoom in anymore, we're really going to be pixelated. I could get a Sharpie, what do you call it, marker too. The super tip, black super tip, but I want to get around these little bitty areas. So a Sharpie pen is good to get in real tight little tiny places. I'll hold it up in a minute. I hope everybody has a good Christmas. This will be my last stream before Christmas. But we'll be back Monday. I'm going to probably go to Barnes & Noble over the weekend when we go up to see Denise for Samantha's birthday. So their Barnes & Noble is amazing. So on the way home, well, I'll stop there. So maybe I'll have a book or two on Monday to show. Oh, I should show you what I got Hubster. The 2 books that I ordered for him. As soon as I finish this, I'll go run and get them. One I thought was something else, but I like it. But he goes, okay. I probably won't read this one. I'll read this one, but I probably won't read that one because we're both big readers. We try to read every day. We don't always, but we try to hunker in at night and read. We both like to just lay in bed and read at night. But I'll show you. Almost done with the little carpet bag. I'll hold it up and then I'll go grab those books. Alrighty. And there's little white dots. So I just kind of went around the dots. You don't have to do that because what you can do is then you can just take, and you can just go on top of them and get them nice and bright again and round, or, make them stand out again. Maybe add a couple extras where you want them. Okay, something like that. Maybe put a little dot in the middle of the yellow and maybe even a little of the red shadow. Even though it's small, probably won't notice it too much, but maybe just a little bit extra shadow in the flower. There we go. All right, let me back out here. Oop, didn't mean to quite back out that far, but there we go. All right, love. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's like a little carpet bag, right? All right, hang on. Let me go get the book. So we both like the old Twilight zones. I'm gonna move this for a minute. So I saw somebody commenting about this biography on Twitter. So I followed her and the author. I haven't looked at it. I've read just like an excerpt on Amazon. Let me catch my breath. I ran up and down the stairs. So it's as I knew him, my dad, Rod Serling. So it's his daughter. So wrote a book, an autobiography. I mean, not a biography about him. And so I thought, oh, Hubster would probably really like this, and so would I. So this is one of the ones that I got. And let's see. In this deeply intimate and soulful memoir about her father, Anne Serling reveals the fun-loving dad and family man behind the serious figure the public saw hosting the Twilight Zone each week. In 1975, Rod Serling's untimely death at 50 years old left 20-year-old Anne stunned and reeling. But through talking to her friends, poring over old letters, and recounting her childhood memories, Anne not only navigated her profound grief, but gained a deeper understanding of this remarkable man, both as her father and as a dynamic writer. Now she shares her journey along with personal photos, letters, scenes of her dad's youth, his service in World War II, and her family's time together. As I Knew Him is at once a portrait of a father and daughter and a tribute to Rod Serling's legacy as a visionary storyteller and humanist. And so there we go. There's that one. And then this one, I said, well, I'm going to get this one too. And I did not know that it was a graphic novel when I bought it, but that's fine. But I didn't really, I said, oh, well, I'll get him 2 books because I got him for Christmas, right? And we already did our Christmas we had our Christmas this last Sunday. So the Twilight Man, Rod Serling, and the Birth of Television, and it's a graphic novel. So it has like graphic novel. I mean, it's like some of the episodes of Twilight Zone. So anyway, so I'm gonna like this. But Hubster goes, yeah, I probably won't read that one. Look, y'all remember this one? So anyway, I'm gonna read. I'll enjoy reading it. So it talks about the different episodes and him and remember this one? Well, I remember all of them, but I don't know how many of y'all remember. But anyway, so yeah. A biographical tale that follows Hollywood revolutionary Rod Serling's rise to fame in the golden age of television and his descent into his personal Twilight Zone. So yeah, so there's that one, and then so I got those 2. Yeah, I think we've probably seen all. Anybody that's ever watched the Twilight Zone's probably seen them all over. And they always, and sometimes even on New Year's they have a marathon. There'll be a marathon of them on. So anyway, I just thought I'd show those 2. Let's see. All right, let's work on this for a few more minutes. I'll zoom back in again. I think that's probably pretty good right there. Let's get the light. All right, so let's see. Do I want to work on the bird some, get him based in? Do I want him to be a bluebird? So I did this deer over here blue, see, which still needs to be, shaded and smoothed. But I wonder if I should do the bird. Maybe I should do the bird a blue, like a blue bird. Let's do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll just start flicking in the feathers here. And then I'll go in with a blue pencil. But let's go ahead and let's flick in the little feathers. Make them fluffy looking. Let's give him a blue eye. I still remember one about the little fuzzy critters that took over the earth and latched onto everyone's necks. I don't remember that one, Rachel. I don't remember that. Are you sure you're not thinking of the Trouble with Tribbles? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't remember the little furry things I remember some movies like that had some different invaders and the different things attaching to the neck, but I don't remember that one. I'll have to go look for it. It's not familiar. Let's see. Let's do these feathers on his back tail here. His legs. Do I want some of that behind there? Maybe. We'll see. And then we'll go in with the darker yellow for his beak and his feet. I already did a ruby ring there. He's wearing a little ruby ring. And we'll do the beak yellow. And let's see, let's go in here on this heart. Got a little fuzz on there. Hi, Terry Lynn. Devin. There's Devin. Devin, you want to be a part of the streamathon on New Year's Eve? Are you a night owl? Do you want to stream on New Year's Eve? Mary needs some late night people. Thank you, Ashley. Good to see you. Yeah, Mary's needing some late night people, Devin. You want to think about it? I need to do that as fabric too. I mean, I need to do that as black, I think, or red or latch. I think I'll do it black. Like fabric, but I'll leave the little white edge so it doesn't get lost. And okay, I think I'll give him red. He's got a red ruby necklace, a red ruby jeweled heart. And then I think I'll give him red toenails. Okay, now I need a blue pencil. Yeah, I don't know if Mary's still here. There she is. Yes, yeah, it is Mary. Yolanda and Mary, Dev. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're the same. There's Devin. Devin's answering you there, Mary. All right, so now I'm going to just lightly do the bird. I could have done this first before the blue, but I just went ahead and picked out the feathers. Does anybody else? Who else has this book? Annie got it for me for Christmas. That's why I'm working in it this week. Does anybody else have this book? I think Tina said she did, but I don't think Tina's not here today, so. Just kind of getting it based in here. You have it, Tracy? Have you colored much in it yet? All right, so we got it based in. Julia goes, not yet. Let's see. Molly says, I'm still working at Ivy and Inky Butterfly trying to finish it. Oh, that one's detailed. I mean, that one's tiny, I should say. That one has a lot of tiny in it, doesn't it? Shade under her little dress there a little bit. Using gel pen and pencils. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of work. That's why I like to base coat a lot of stuff with with marker or paint. It's so some things are so tiny. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's get a sienna and do a little bit of shading in his beak here. And we'll probably let me sharpen. The Daydreams book. Have you worked in it some? The Daydreams? Give some little shadow on his little foot. And then maybe some little lines kind of where his little claws bend. Really tiny, you don't see it too much. But maybe I'll give his little toenails just a little hint of a shine. And the same thing for the little jewel. Let's make that a little brighter too. Bye, Mira. Hi and bye. Didn't see you come in, I don't think. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to yellow again and get some more of the. I think I'll go ahead and do his, like the ribbon around his neck red too. Kind of goes with Little Red Riding Hood, or well, I don't know if that's who she is, but you know, she's got a red hood on. And then a little bit of highlight on the ribbon, on the jewel here. And let's see. So let's go ahead and do all these red. And around the cabochon here. I don't know if I want to do that blue or another. I think I want to do that black in the background. Let's do black. Make it stand out. You'll helping Mary out here. So after this, I got to go after lunch, feed the hubster, and then I got to run a couple errands. in charge of Boo's birthday cake. But I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and get together, all of us, on New Year's. All right, so now I want to get in with light blue. Probably the light blue. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that'll work. So I just want to kind of blend in some of the pencil. And then I'll add some white on the bird too. Now, anytime you add white Posca, you don't have to leave it white. Once it dries, you can go back over it with a pencil and change the white to that color, but it will still be more vibrant. So I'm just kind of going over even the marker. So I'll probably go back in with a dark blue pencil. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm just kind of blending in some of the pencil. Let me sharpen this blue. Teacher voice. Try not to do a teacher's voice, Rachel. Make him kind of fluffy. He's got all these little hairs all, around him. I think I'll do her ribbon blue. So she kind of ties it. They kind of tie in together. He's wearing a red one. She's wearing the blue one. Okay, now let's kind of blend that. Bye, Mary. Thank you for all that you're doing for the streamathon. Let us know if you need some more volunteers. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's fluff him up. See what's going on in chat. That wee bird needs some feather conditioner. I want to make him real fluffy, Rachel. His back little tail feathers here. He's like a little baby bird. It's still fluffy. Or he just came out of the bird bath. Oh, let's give him a little highlight around the top of the eye there. Oh my goodness. Oh. And then let's see. She'll probably have blue buttons on her little dress, which I haven't decided yet if I just want it to be a white dress with lace or what yet. But I'm going to have blue buttons. And she'll probably have yellow hair. I'm tying her in with the bird here, so. Like that. And then I'll probably do these mushroom shadows in the sienna as well. Underneath, the mushroom, underneath of the mushroom where it's yellow, I'll have put some, what do you call it in there? Some sienna. And then go back over it with like yellow ochre. Sharpening. You want to see me do her skin? Okay. There's not a lot of detail on it. And if you haven't seen me do, I've done so many videos on close-up faces with skin. I mean, a couple hundred probably faces. There's tons of face videos and every color of skin, every nationality. I've done different colors of skin tones. So I have playlists. Bacola made me make playlists some time ago. So I probably have, I don't know, 15, 20 playlists. All right, so just something like that. And I can also go back in there and make some areas brighter. And again, I don't have to leave this white. Once this dries, I can go back over it with yellow and it'll still have nice, bright highlights. I'll just put it there for now. All right, let's see. Let's do her skin. Let's just do her kind of pale here. Let's get a nice, just little, I don't know what this is. Is it nectar or peach? Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, okay, Tracy. It's going to fuzz out a little, but I think you can maybe see it. All right, so I'm just going to put a base. It's not a lot. You don't see a lot of her. So you can see her a little bit of her legs. I'll just go over her whole face except the eyes. Because she's, you know, far away. Or tiny, rather. Like that. And I'll just use the same color and go in here and her lips, and her nose, and just kind of do a little bit of shading. Her cheeks, she has freckles, so I could go in there and put on a little bit of freckles. Her hands are bent over under the purse there. Handbag. That. And then maybe, let's see if I can get a little dot of blue in her eyes. Not that you could really tell, but. And a little bit of yellow eyebrow. And let's see, if I get this nice and sharp, I could probably give her a little bit of freckles. What are you doing? Get down, baby. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. All right. Sorry, I bumped the camera again. Okay, let's put a couple little freckles. It's very tiny. Can't get too much detail in here. A little bit under her neck there. And a little bit more around her hands. Can't get too much. A little highlight on her nose and her chin. And maybe the slightest light in her eyes. I don't know. It's pretty little. There we go. Let's put a little bit of. There we go. I don't know if you can see the little highlight I put in her eye. Because it's very little. I mean, it's like a pinpoint. There we go. That's all you need for the little body. Maybe blend in the brown just a little. Do a little corner of her lips. Can't get too much detail because it's so tiny. And if I keep her dress like lace, then what I'll do is I'll just use a light blue for a little bit of shadow on the dress and leave it kind of like white. So let's do a little bit of shadow. And all we have left is our shoes. Let's fix that red that line right there. There we go. And let's see, I could fix some of this lace right along the edge where the bird is. It could kind of got in there a little. Let's go back over it with a little dab of white Posca. And the same thing for her socks. They'll be white, so they'll shadow with light blue. And let's see, I think I'll put little gold laces and black shoes. And I'll use the pen for the use the pen for the shoes. Let some of the bottom of the shoe show. So I won't color it solid. Something like that. What do y'all think? Does she need a little darker pupil, maybe? I'm not sure. And let's do a little bit on her lip again here. And give her a little lip. Can't really see it, so I'll let that dry and I think I'll give her a little bit darker lip, but like that. All right, let's back up. Her Uggs. So, well, we got quite a bit done for the short amount of time. What do you think? I keep seeing little things I want to highlight. But yeah. Thanks, Now. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, guys. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head out. Again, I think I'll do all the mushrooms underneath. You know, some yellow. Need to get a bright yellow pencil too to maybe get under there and go over the highlights that I did with the Posca, so they stand out. Something like that. But yeah. So I'll work on, like I said, let me just do a little flip so you can kind of just see where I've gone in, and I've done the yellow stars and the different color mushrooms. I've got red ones, green ones, and blue ones. Well, kind of a teal color. The polka dot ones are the teal ones. So I've kind of just gone in and worked a little bit. Again, the mushrooms will be red. There'll be red dots on the green with the yellow underneath, but I'm not sure what I want this part to be yet on them. Can you read my comment above about Kathy Bird? Oh, okay. Let me see how far back it was. How far back was it? I'm not seeing it. I don't see it, Devin. How far back is it? Can you just say it again? Sorry, I don't see it. I don't see your comment about Kathy Berg. Why? What happened to Kathy? Can you post it again? I'm sorry, I don't see it anywhere, Devin. Can you post it again? I'll keep flipping while she says. Hi, Joan. It wasn't far back. Can mods link to, we're trying to get her to do, oh, we're trying to get her to 1,000 subbies. Oh, okay. Yeah. Picola or Janet, whoever's here, there she is. Okay, so yeah, Picola went way back and she doesn't see it either. Can you just link Kathy Berg? That's all it is, Devin wants to link Kathy Berg so we can get her to 1,000 subbies. She's at 900 and something, 950, 960. She's close to 1,000. So we can get Kathy Berg to 1,000 subbies. Thank you, Devin. You're welcome, Tommy Joe. So let's, I know Picola will put in a link in just a second to Kathy Berg's channel, or you can just look for Kathy Berg too. But yeah, get her to 1,000. She'll put it in. There it is. See, Picola's my little snapdragon, Devin. So yeah, so this is the Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Yeah, so if y'all want to go peruse Kathy Berg's channel, she streams with Colleen. They swap out. Kathy streams on her channel on Tuesdays around 10:30 Eastern morning, and Colleen streams with on Colleen's channel on Fridays around 10:30 ish, and they stream together. But Tuesdays is Kathy, Fridays is Colleen. Colleen's already over 1,000, I'm pretty sure. So let's get Kathy Berg over 1,000. Okay. Oh, thank you, Devin. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Janet. Thank you all for modding. Read from the book. Read from the book? Which book, Rachel? Read from the book. This book? What book? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I will do that, Rachel. Reading from the book. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget. It's like literally sitting right there. So we're going to read from our 1,001 Ways to Be Creative, a little book of everyday inspiration, Barbara Ann Kipfer. If y'all are in the Society of Idea Collectors, when I read these ideas that she's posted in her book, if something else occurs to you, write down your ideas or whatever occurs to you so you get ideas from it, right? All right, so let's read a couple of pages. Thank you, Rachel. I didn't think, what book? Okay. So we're at 790. Throw a movie theme party where each guest dresses as a character. So again, you may not want to throw a party, a movie theme party, or a party at all, but you could draw, sketch, doodle, or write a little story where you're describing what each guest, or draw it, what each guest is wearing, okay, based on a movie theme. Like, let's just say The Wizard of Oz. Well, that's an easy one to, give you an example. So just either draw all the characters, or you could describe the characters. That would be a great writing practice. Okay. Fight the urge to plan everything. Your creativity does not thrive under pressure of hurrying, worrying, and thinking about what else you should be doing. Many people boast of a great work ethic. You can also develop a resting or simply being ethic. Leave your holiday lights up all year round. You have to prepare to be creative. Figure out what works best for you and make it a habit. Take the long way home. Design cool patches for your clothing. I'll read some more here. Let's read these two here. Make a list of the biggest distractions in your life and do without them for a week. Invent new endings to a familiar story. Tie-dye anything. Build a beautiful dollhouse, or draw one, or paint one, or write about one. Everything is raw material and is usable and relevant. And then here's a quote by Elizabeth Gilbert. The universe buries strange jewels deep within us all, and then stands back to see if we can find them. So we'll stop there. Put my little Post-it note back in. Oh, where'd it go? Flipped in. I might need a new Post-it note. So thank you guys for being here and hanging out with all of December and Christmas and doing fun things. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. And I hope all of you all have a great, safe, Merry Christmas as well. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday. And then maybe I'll have a book haul, depending on if we get to stop at Barnes and Noble on the way back from Denise's. And yeah, so Merry Christmas to all of you. God bless and Happy New Year, which I will see you on Monday. But yeah, so have a good. Hi, Beth. Anybody else popping in? Colleen is streaming on Friday. Okay, so Pacola said Colleen is streaming Friday, so day after tomorrow. And hi, Melody loves her hobbies. Thank you. Thank you to Julie Topaz and all my mods. And anytime you see a mod, make sure you thank them because they, I couldn't do this without my mods. So you make sure and thank all the mods wherever you see them here or at other streamers. So, okay, guys,